Radioactive material is a very dangerous substance, and wasps are very irritated pieces of shit. Combine those two together, and you have a super wasp. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because there's been a wasp nest that was discovered in South Carolina that apparently was radioactive. So you can probably imagine that these wasps were fucking roided up and had Hulk level strength of stinging properties. It's kind of funny because when I went outside in the rain one time a few days ago, I actually got stung by a wasp, and that was like some painful ass shit. I felt like I was getting stabbed in the back, and it left a giant fucking circular mark on my back, which was really painful. It didn't hurt that much, but the first impact, it was really uncomfortable for me. So just imagine what that's like at 100 times scale if the wasp is radioactive. But supposedly these wasps didn't pose a direct risk just because wasps don't really go far away from their nests. So there wasn't really a big risk of them getting out and giving people Spider-Man superpowers, and so that's why you don't see people coming up and calling themselves the Wasp or the human wasp. It just hasn't happened yet, or maybe someone's hiding their secret identity. I couldn't tell you. But what could this mean in the future of bugs and radioactiveness? I think this is a golden opportunity that the US can do to potentially start looking into the effects of radioactive material on different kinds of insects. We should see what it does to human DNA, harness that power. Maybe it'll give us stingers coming out of our ass. Or maybe when we get super pissed off, we sprout wings and get super raged up because we saw someone come up to our nest. The possibilities are endless here. Now, there was about 4 of these wasp nests that were in the area that was being looked at, and they've been there for almost a decade now, from what I read. So I would assume their whole DNA consists of just half radioactiveness and half piece of shit wasp. A lot of people like really hate the idea of seeing bugs getting super jacked up on dangerous chemicals, being used for maybe chemical warfare. But there's some good shit here that we could use. Everyone hates wasps. We can just send those bastards overseas in cages and surprise the enemy by just putting one wasp there and having it ruin everything. It could be diabolical. Or it can be the other way around, where we just harness that power. We test a few stings every now and then and see if someone becomes a superhero that Marvel's gonna potentially ruin. We need to look through all the facts here. But like I said, it's not that serious. They've pretty much contained all the wasps at this point. Maybe there's a loose straggler somewhere. I probably couldn't tell you because they're removing all the wasp nests, so I think this guy is just trying to find his way back and he can't. He's like Barry Benson in the Bee Movie whenever he gets caught on the tennis ball and he tries to get back to his beehive, but he gets caught in the rain, so now he's stuck somewhere. So maybe this wasp is having a relationship with someone. Maybe this radioactive power gave him the ability to talk to people, and now he's raising up more women than anyone else could. That's probably his superpower at this point. We just don't know all the facts yet. But this is just the only instance that we've heard of that this whole contamination thing has just spread to the wasps. It was found by a river site, so it could have probably affected the greenery around it. Maybe there's some other animals who got affected by it. I know they're trying to clean up everything right now, and it's supposed to start in the 2030s, which is really surprising because this shit was during the Cold War, where radioactive material was high as fuck. And they were saying that the whole effort should be done by 2065, so this is gonna be a long ass time. I just think it's unfortunate that these guys decided to kill all these wasps off. I think we could have used them for our own super weapon, or we could have made the new Captain America. Maybe we'll be getting close to that time where bug-like superheroes will be a real thing, or bug-like villains. So look forward to that, Marvel. You're gonna be ruining another set of heroes one of these days with a bad TV show. Maybe James Gunn will direct it and it'll be okay. Either way, this was a really interesting topic. I wish there was more on it, but they went nuclear on them, no pun intended. So let me know what y'all think about this. Other than that though, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. See ya.